This program contains some material that many parents would not find suitable for children under the age of 14. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, YouTube? Today we have for you guys, that's right, we're army building Threezero HulkBuster. Let's go! What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. Like I said, today I have for you the Threezero DLX HulkBuster. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago I did the review on the Iron Man, so now it is time for the HulkBuster. So the DLX Iron Man figure did not disappoint. Super articulate, very awesome figure. So I have high expectations for this HulkBuster. Of course, you guys know I love my HulkBusters. I have a slew of them. So why not add one more to the collection? So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get everything spread out, and we'll go from there. So you guys can see we got the HulkBuster on the box. We got the Threezero logo. We got the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga series logo. We got the DLX logo, Threezero logo, HulkBuster. Then we got on the side, HulkBuster logo, same thing on the top, same thing on the other side. On the bottom, just a bunch of warnings and product information. And then on the back, got a nice clear product shot of the HulkBuster with some more information. And then also this has a window panel, so you can see the nice graphic of the HulkBuster in there and some of the stuff it comes with. And then obviously the inside, you guys could see all the accessories and the HulkBuster itself. So I'm super stoked for this. Let's get it unboxed. All right, guys, so we got it out of the box. Let's take off the plastic. Let's see what we got. So we'll pull that out of there. To the side, do we have another layer underneath this? Yes, we do. So many protective layers. I guess it's just to you know, protect the piece, I guess, because it's so heavy. So as you guys can see, we got some hands, some other attachments. We've got the HulkBuster right there. So let me go ahead, let me pull out all the accessories, let me pull out the HulkBuster, and then we'll go ahead and we'll talk about each of the accessories individually, and then get to the HulkBuster itself. And maybe, who knows, maybe we could take the Iron Man and insert him into the HulkBuster, because that's what I'm most excited about. So let's get that going. Guys, so here we go. So it looks like we've got two sets of swappable hands, and we also have shoulder pads that have to attach to the shoulders of the HulkBuster. Let's take a quick look at the hands. So here is one hand. Obviously, it's got the palm open. You guys can see the part where the repulsor blast. I don't believe there is a light up function with this one. I'll have to take a look at the instructions. However, these hands do not articulate. They're actually just solid rubber. And then there's the joint where it would plug into the to the wrist. But the paint on these are very nice. Again, it's got like that nice metallic sheen to it, which is really nice. And then we got another hand that's a little bit more open with the fingers spread out a little bit more. And again, these are just all rubber. There's no articulation to them, unfortunately. I wish these would have been able to articulate. That way you can make it in a closed fist. Now, on the HulkBuster figure itself, it does have closed fists, but I wish, you know, like a hot toy, you would be able to, you know, the fingers articulate, and then you could ball it into a fist. And then again, you could see all the inner workings. And again, the paint on this is super nice. They did a really good job on the paint. As far as the shoulder pad goes, you can see right here through these points that's how it connects. I don't think there is any articulation to this, so it might like just tilt just a little bit, but that's about it. But again, nice paint job on this with the gold and the red and the silver. Looks really nice, and again, pretty clean. There's no overspray on it or anything like that, so the hands and everything look pretty good. So let's go ahead now, let's get the figure in here, and let's take a look. Guys, so here is the HulkBuster. As you guys can see, the paint on this is super cool. The gold, the red, the silver, everything pops. There are a lot of workable pieces on this just by picking this up and just kind of playing with it for a few seconds. Really cool piece. Has a lot of weight to it. Very, I would say below the torso heavy. The weight's more in the legs, not so much in the top. Again, that's where like most of the die cast is in this, in the legs as usual. Just kind of like the other Iron Man that I did a couple weeks ago. But again, very cool piece. I'm really digging the way this figure looks. Let's go ahead now and let's get into some of the articulation and the working parts on the figure, because I guess I feel that you guys will be very pleasantly surprised by how many pieces actually move on this figure. So let's go ahead and get to that. Guys, so as far as the articulation goes, there's pieces here that actually move up. You can see like it'll come, this piece will move up. There's a piece here that actually slides out. You guys can see right here. This slides out, slides back in, and then obviously this comes back out. Elbow, you can see, is double jointed, which is great. Super cool for articulation in that aspect. In order for the arms to move, the shoulder has like joints right here, so that way the arm can do a full 360 and it goes out pretty far, which is great. The knees are also double jointed as well, which is fantastic. I love the fact that the knees are double jointed in this. This is definitely going to make for some awesome articulation. The legs actually go back. They actually have like a, you guys can see like a jaw system right there. So it actually, you can hear that as it slides back. So that's pretty cool. The clips here on the waist actually move. So, you know, it can help with the when the legs have to move. Also with the torso, because the torso does bend forward and back a little bit. Actually clip up like so, and then you can actually pull the chest plate away like that. You can actually lift that up, and then you guys could see right in there. That's how the full Iron Man figure does not go in there, which is kind of a disappointment. You know, with the Hot Toys one, you're able to do that, or you can actually have the option of just putting the half torso in. So here it only really gives you the option of putting the half torso in, which is still pretty cool. And then again, you know, the helmet lifts up too, so you can see the Iron Man head through. So I don't want to pull it too tight to break with it, but again, like I said, a lot of workable parts on this figure, which make it freaking fantastic. Even here at the feet, there, you know, you can move this ankle piece right here, which is great. You guys could see that too. So this is freaking badass. I mean, they did a really great job on this figure. Again, Threezero does great stuff. I've had numerous 6-scale figures from them, including the Rambo and a couple other ones. I also have, again, that Iron Man figure that I reviewed a couple of weeks ago, and now this, and they just don't disappoint. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get this thing into some poses. Obviously, one of the last things I want to do is that I wanted to disassemble the Iron Man figure, which I did. So you got to pull his arms and his legs and his torso apart, and then you open all this up, and then obviously he just goes and pegs right into that piece, just like that. And there you go. So you guys could see the Iron Man all plugged in there like that. looks freaking awesome. Also, per the instructions, it does have a light up feature, but obviously we know that Threezero doesn't come with batteries. Also, one of the other things you can do is you can actually take the flight stand that comes with this Iron Man and actually plug it in here, and you can actually recreate like Iron Man flying out of the HulkBuster, or kind of like ejecting from it, if you want to say so. But other than that, I mean, again, really cool feature. I was worried about having to break down the Iron Man figure because, you know, I don't like pulling things apart, and I'm always worried that I might tug too hard and break something, but you know what? That's the chance you take. But overall, this is awesome. All right, guys, so to be honest with you, this Threezero figure freaking kicks ass. Awesome figure. Again, Threezero hit it out of the park. I love what they're doing with this Iron Man line. They do have other Iron Mans that they are going to be making in other suits and everything, but again, the Mark 43 with the HulkBuster is quintessential Iron Man, in my opinion. Again, I love the HulkBuster. I love everything about it. The articulation, the paint, again, being able to put Iron Man in there. The only thing that I would have to critique is that I wish Threezero would start including batteries with their pieces. I know I've said this on other Threezero reviews that I've done, especially with the Transformer ones. I would just love if they included batteries in it. I know it's not too much to ask, but come on, Threezero, just throw some batteries in. Other than that, this figure, I said, is amazing. It doesn't disappoint. So if I had to give this figure a rating, I would give it a rating of fuckity fuck yeah! And yeah, so guys, that is going to wrap up another review for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this HulkBuster is freaking awesome. I highly recommend you go pick that up. And if you do pick this up, make sure you get the coinciding piece with it, which is the Mark 43. That way you can do all kinds of cool poses and make dioramas with it and whatnot, or whatever your figure fetish is, as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, so if you guys like what you saw, please be sure to give a thumbs up. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. As always, be sure to hit that bell so you get notified every time another review gets uploaded for your viewing pleasure. As always, you can check out all the excellent content we always offer right here at MCE. And until next time, guys, that's what's poppin'.